Okay, let's go first for the vote share and seat share numbers for Tripura. Rahul, why don't you take them? Give it to us. What exactly could happen in Tripura?
So in 2018, in the assembly elections, the BJP had 43% of the vote share. The Congress and the left, if taken as an aggregate, had 16% of the vote share. According to the India Today Access My India post-poll prediction, the BJP in this exit poll with the IPFT is likely to have 45% of the vote share. The left and the Congress together. Now this is interesting, as Rajdeep mentioned, because this could potentially be a template in other places, but wherever they've tried it, it hasn't worked, at least in terms of conversion into seat share. 32% of the votes for the left and the Congress. This was 9% in the Lok Sabha and 16% in the Assembly. If I were to add the Congress and the left vote share, then the Tripura Motha of Pradyut Debbarman at 20%. Remember, this is a new front that's come up asking for a separate Tripura land. But the question is, how does this convert into seats? Let's take our viewers through that, the conversion of these votes into seats. India Today and Access My India predict that the BJP will form the next government in Tripura. Out of the 60-seat assembly, the majority mark at 31. Access My India predicts for the India Today group that the BJP alliance with the IPFT will have between 36 and 45. The left and the Congress together between 6 and 11. The Tripura Motha between 9 and 16. What we're essentially seeing, Rajdeep, is because of the presence of the Tripura Motha, because of Pradyut's presence in the fray, the opposition vote has got split, as a result of which the BJP has increased its vote share just by 2%. It's actually down in comparison to the Lok Sabha, but comfortably poised to be able to form the next government and come back to power in Tripura once again.
More than the division in the opposition vote, Rahul, what I would say is that Tripura is seeing classically consolidation of the tribal vote towards the Tripura Motha and the Bengali vote towards the BJP and the Congress left alliance, which is an unnatural alliance. These are the two parties that have fought each other for the last 50 years. They've come together only to stop the BJP. Once you do that, you run the risk of the Congress voter not necessarily shifting to the left. That's happening, and the BJP is consolidating. So clearly at the moment what we are seeing in Tripura is a potential consolidation of the Bengali vote. And just for our viewers, Tripura has 60 seats, 20 were in the tribal belt. That's where the Tripura Motha is doing well, calling for a greater Tripura land, almost a separate state within a state. And the remaining 40 seats in the general category is where the BJP is doing well. Remember, about 70% of Tripura's population is Bengali speaking and about 30% is tribal. So what you are seeing is the demographics of Tripura are now working squarely in favor of the BJP. So the big story coming in from Tripura is that the BJP is once again poised to retain a state. Despite anti-incumbency, 9 months ago a chief minister changed, Biplab Deb, replaced by Dr. Manik Saha, the BJP poised to do better than they did, or as well certainly as 2018. Kaushik Deka joining us, the man from India Today magazine, also handles a very important digital site now, India Today Northeast. Kaushik, your first reactions to these Tripura numbers?
These are almost expected because as I had mentioned earlier also, the emergence of Tripura Motha is actually helping BJP. Tripura Motha, as I can see, it's getting around 9 to 16 seats, and of course those seats will come from the tribal belt, where BJP last time won 10 seats and its partner IPFT won 18 seats. So BJP seems to have lost those seats to Tripura Motha now. 18. If Tripura Motha takes 16 seats, then BJP would lose on those seats. So what has this emergence of this Tripura Motha, it has led to the consolidation of the Bengali votes. So I have been repeatedly saying that because the moment this tribal sentiment emerges, the 70% population, the Bengali population, that there has been a consolidation because they see BJP as the party which can protect them. Because if you carefully listen to BJP's poll campaign towards the end, it categorically kept saying that we would not give Tipra land, we would not split Tripura. The whole campaign was revolving around that. So that means BJP was actually targeting the Bengali votes, and which they successfully seems to have gained.
This shows up in our numbers. If you look at the caste and community-wise breakup of the Access My India exit poll predictions for India today, the Tripura Motha picks up 51% of the vote share amongst the tribal communities, whereas the BJP picks up 60% plus vote share amongst the general and OBC categories, which essentially means because the Tripura Motha came up as a separate party pushed by the erstwhile Maharaja, the non-tribal vote has got consolidated. The left and the Congress have done well in the minority dominated seats. For example, amongst the Muslim seats, the left and the Congress together have 67% of the vote share. But that apart, whether it's the Dalits, whether it is the OBCs or the general communities caste, they have helped the BJP with a massive consolidation, and it's big because this is where the likes of Amit Shah, the likes of Himanta Biswa Sarma worked really hard on ensuring that they would win Tripura again, to show that 2018 wasn't a fluke.